Hello guys, and welcome back to another thrilling game of Netrunner from Petrie's Games in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I am Steven, that's Robert. He's over here, you can't see him, but I gotta keep talking because we just saw an AstroScript scored off the top. That pretty much is important. We're right in here, Robert. What do you think?
I'm thinking that pop-up window is already in play, and there's going to be a lot of money made off of that.
So it looks like Tim's first turn was probably a install, maybe a hedge or something or other. But then the AstroScript was scored through that pop-up window. We've got Underworld Contact, access to Global Sec over there. Tim now gets to play his mid-season out of hand, and he's going to make it a Trace 9.
Worth noting that this is pre the release of our recurring credits, which I think just occurred, right?
It did just occur.
So he's using power tokens there like a dummy.
Like a dummy. How stupid does that look? All right, Ryan's going to take all these tags, which is pretty scary, actually. He's only got, what, 3 cards in hand?
Just 3.
But I guess since Tim's last click was mid-season, so he didn't have to worry about the Scorch. But now you got to just be worried. I'd be really worried.
You should always be worried.
He got
Keeps you tense.
Sweep double Scorch here is the game. So Ryan's got to play something here that is going to prevent that Scorched Earth from happening.
You got to prevent it.
He's got to be careful.
Just like a forest fire.
If Tim has it, you never know. But you got to draw for it, maybe. I don't know what he's doing. What do you do?
I'm going to wait and see here.
Wait and see.
Wait and
so this
see.
is a very intense moment. Can Ryan find his Scorch protection in time?
He's going to try to.
First action was draw, which made sense. Second action, pop-up window now enables the double Scorch without any kind of economy cards. This could be a big moment. They're just going to run HQ, pretend like nothing happens. I'm looking at Tim's hand, and I don't see anything in there.
No sweet res action. Oh, man.
Breaking news.
Scored it. That's not what you want if you're Tim.
And then fourth action coming down the pipe. And you really want to see Scorch here if you're Tim.
Yes, you do. Is he going to res? He's thinking about it. What are the odds?
And he does res a wraparound. So Ryan can probably breathe pretty easy that there's no Scorch. Tim drawing, looking for it, not finding it. Did see a Psychographics, which is going to be good for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to allow him to get things out. I did also see a Beal in hand. So Tim, at this point, really just needs to get some cash. And he's going to be able to Psycho out a Beal for a lot of points. 7 advancements. That's going to be a 4-point Beal if he wants it. Once he gets to 7 credits.
That's true.
I'd want it. Why? I don't know. There's a remote. What's that remote doing?
I don't know. It's just sitting there, waiting for a route.
I think I'd be just building credits as fast as possible right here.
Does he think he's playing HB?
I'd really consider putting a little piece of ice over that pop-up window just in case you see an indexing or a maker's eye. You want to have the ability to stop that.
Like a Chimera?
Just pop up. You're already 3 points down. It looks like Ryan sees a Jackson maybe.
Taking a peek. No trashing.
Jackson really going to help Tim leverage his hand here, find that Scorched Earth. Until a Plascrete hits the table, Double Scorch is still active.
Ooh.
And Breach going to do some breaking here. There's a Jackson. I'm going to guess that goes down. We're going to draw 2. Tim here playing the deck that I love. He was impressed with it and dug it, so he wanted to take it to this regional. It's done well for him.
Is this your deck? This
is my deck. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Great.
I don't suppose it's my deck. I'll bet other people have played very, very similar decks, but this is the list for list.
If you said it was your deck,
Variant.
I'd believe you.
All right, it is.
Okay, it's Steven's
Robert
deck.
believes me.
I believe you.
Ryan really on the clock here. I'm feeling nervous for him. Versus credit, second gonna run HQ. Now being able to get into the wraparound for I believe 1 credit.
And it's coming online.
And it's a Draco. Good bit of taxing ice there. It can be a Trace 4.
Pump that trace.
I have to imagine it's a Trace 4. Maybe he's got some tracing ice over on Jackson.
Thinking about it. Is he jacking out?
Could be a Trace 3 as well. Make him pay 2, then he can't get in the wraparound. That's what he's doing. Trace 3.
There we go. Ding!
Oh, he does have the Underworld or the access to Global Sec.
Ah, right.
Could have been a miscalc.
Good catch.
Could have been a miscalc. And he goes ahead and bounces on it, though.
Bounce, bounce. All right. Ooh, another graceful run to R&D.
Gaining a credit and a fast track. Now we could easily see another Beal. Looks like an Astro in hand. Tim, I think, should just Psycho that Astro out right this very second. But he's not. He's going to draw in.
He's digging.
He can also throw it out and shuffle it in with Jackson. Pressure is on.
Cash money.
I think he's got his mind on Scorched right now.
Yeah. I would. I mean, that's a hard thing to not get focused on.
It's true, but you also, this is kind of the beauty of NBN at this point in the meta, is that you can win on points just as easily. He's got a Sansan, an Astro, and Psychographics in hand. That means that you can do a lot of work here. A lot of work.
He just needs that money.
So sometimes just making them fear the Scorch and then winning on points is a very valid tactic. What Tim doesn't want here is just a clean sweep off of R&D or even getting an HQ there for fairly cheap.
Yeah.
And pulling that Astro or Beal. That's going to be bad. He's already 3 points down. And first 2 clicks for Ryan going to be credits. It's interesting to see this setup from Iain. Really not going to be doing anything with his ability all game.
Yeah.
Much different from the other game that we saw of Ryan's.
Just making some money.
And now it looks like he's kind of just slowed down. He's really in a hurry against NBN. It's Jackson. Tim's not going to shuffle. Going to drain those 3 credits instead.
See ya.
Always a gamble going for Jackson, especially when you predict that they're just going to pop him.
Yep.
And then they don't. And then it's like, well, I didn't want to spend those 3 credits. All right, Tim drawing a card.
Such a versatile card.
You're going to take 3 credits there.
Nice.
Looks like he's gonna build for the Super Beal here, is what it looks like to me. But Easy going to get it off before Ryan can get it out of his hand.
When you see NBN do something like that, do you have like red flags go off that that's on the way?
It's very difficult to predict this deck, and that's really why I enjoy it so much. A lot of times, just gaining 3 credits on the corp end of things is business as usual. Just need some money, don't have much else to do with the cards. But sometimes it's building to the Beal, sometimes it's building to double or triple Scorched.
Nice.
And sometimes it's building for a Sansan res later down the road. So you never quite know what this NBN deck is up to.
Excellent. I'm sure that comes in handy more than once.
Oh, absolutely.
Even twice.
And Tim's going to look at rezzing this R&D ice. This could be another 2-pointer on top, but the wall of static says no. At least it says, please no.
Your run is
Stop.
over.
Another thing to keep in mind here is that if Tim scores that Beal at 4 points, he's going to turn Iain on. He's going to start getting 2 more credits. So I really do like the Astro here over the Beal. There are more Psychographics in the deck.
Just wait for them. Find them and wait for them. Or wait and find.
Credit install 3 Psycho. Tim, I like that play. I would love for you to do that right now. But you can't hear me.
Nope. He's in the past.
You're in the past.
And on camera.
Gains a credit? Oh, he's going to do it, isn't he? Now he's going to close the counts.
Close them.
And then...
Cash money.
Where'd those 2 credits go? What happened?
I think he trashed something over there.
Oh, yeah, he did. He totally did. Thank you for keeping me honest. Trash the Underworld Contact. So he's playing the Econ game now. I think that's cool. Cool to see. Little Econ denial. Iain on 0 credits. Got a breaker installed. It's not going to do much of anything. And that Global Sec still doing some work against Draco, but otherwise not really the card that matters on the board.
Draco. All right.
What would it be like if you're running and you just saw this weird dragon-like creature?
Oh man, I don't know. Especially like, how does that even look on your screen? Are you getting like the art rendering here on your screen?
I think so.
When you encounter
I'd be a little scared personally. Then I'd be like, oh, are they just Trace doing me?
That's right.
That's no big deal.
It's no biggie.
A dragon that just knows where you are.
He's a sleeping dragon. He's got one eye open. That's what it is.
All right, and we're going to install an Underworld Contact.
Whoa, he's back.
That's a great turn for Tim. Tempo is definitely strong here.
Yeah.
An entire turn just to restore the board. Psycho that Astro, would you? Would you Psycho that Astro?
Oh, man, just trashing things.
Would you Psycho that Astro?
2 credits in the trash.
All right, 2 credits in the trash. So 2 Underworld Contacts down. I think Tim really playing the I don't want you to be able to do what you want to do game.
Yeah.
Often a very good denial strategy that NBN can play here. Tagged up on a deck that relies on resources for economy is very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan's going to gain some credits and then going to install Oracle May. We could see that trashed as well. I don't know. Tim might want to establish his board also. He's going to install, create that remote, and then gain 2 credits.
Look like a toll booth, too.
Feeling pretty confident that HQ is safe. Probably not needing resource. Names it and nails it.
Yay!
Without motivation, knows the deck, and gets a crash space. This could change Tim's Scorched Earth plans a little bit.
Just a smidge.
At least
That's a great card.
At least force him to trash it before he goes for the gusto. I'm going to install that crash space. Use it to remove a tag. Ooh, that's going to take that build down to a 3-pointer at max.
Uh-oh.
And this also means that Ryan can work through these tags 1 a turn. So Tim needs to get things going. I really think he should use that Psycho. There's another Astro.
Dang.
Robert, let me tell you a
Freak
tale.
out.
If that first Astro had been Psychoed already, that would have been a 4-pointer.
Oh, goodness. Well, at least he's on the board now.
On the board, and reasonable to think that you wait and only hit the first Astro until the second Astro is ready to go.
Yeah.
And names a resource, nails it.
Don't hit Katie.
Jones. So Ryan's starting to build his board a little bit more. Is he going to make a run on HQ? He's dropping the tags. Is he going to go try to find that next Astro that we do know is in HQ there? Looks like he's going to shake a bunch more tags.
All of those tags getting out of here.
That's fine.
It's fine. We're okay with it.
All Tim needs is some money, and another Astro gets scored here. Draws more agendas. I really love the idea of him scoring these points.
Yeah.
Which he's starting to do now. Got 3 credits. That's going to mean Astro next turn unless HQ comes under attack, which it very well might. Inside job hits the trash can. Crash space clears the tag. We're down to 2 here. Scorched threat is limited. Gaining 2 credits. There's another Psycho.
Jeez.
Need to use that right now.
Uh-huh.
Install. I would even
takesy backsies.
I would even just Psycho that Astro while you have it. Save the token. Install Psycho for 2 advance. Then you have 2 Astro tokens. That puts everything online. Oh no! Damn, no!
He wanted the money.
No! Oh, Ryan nails the resource.
He's getting all kinds of good calls on that thing.
There's an Astro in there, right?
There's got to be.
Even just psychoing a Beal out there is fine.
Yeah, we would take it at
Keep
this
your
point.
Astro token. Now that card is dead. It's off. I don't like it. Hedge fund.
Hedging. He's finally got some cash though.
There is another Astro in hand.
Work it.
Install for 2 over R&D.
Interesting.
And draw a card.
Nice. Did you see what he put down on R&D?
I did not. I did not.
Me either.
Name and a resource. The Oracle finds motivation. That's going to get Ryan's engine online. He's no longer tagged. Knew he needed to shake those, and he did a great job of recovering from this midseason.
Just worked through it.
Just worked right through it.
There it is.
Installing Katie.
Combo in place.
And going to hit Katie.
Never
Tim
hit
sees
Katie.
yet another agenda. I really wish he had been scoring these. I mean, Ryan's on no money. He's been on no money for so long with just a single breaker.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim advancing here, probably going to try to get a 3-point Beal out. Gives Ryan a window. Is he going to go for it or not? That is the ultimate question. And is it all a bluff? Is it a pop-up? You never know. Ryan on 2 credits is going to have to work really hard to get in there.
Yeah.
Maybe an inside job.
Ooh. I'd like to see that. Such a great card.
Ryan going to have to consider this turn here. Is he going to go for the agenda or not? Is he going to go or is he going to build? He's going to look with motivation. He sees an emergency shutdown.
And
credit actions are very tight on this turn.
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to go ahead and use Oracle May to gain 2 and get an emergency shutdown. Not going to do a whole lot to this board.
Yeah, not many prime targets.
And now has 3 actions left to hatch a plan to get in there.
Is he going to make that run?
Check the ice first thing.
Here we go.
Yep, first is a check on the second click.
Res or no res? Let's see. Thinking about it. Thinking about it.
What are you
Thinking
going to
about
show? It's a Draco.
Great cheap little ice.
And this is the second action. Tim is going to make it a Trace 6.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
So he's going to have to spend all of his credits to get through there. 1 link on Iain and 1 from Global Sec. And he's not going to. Instead, he's going to take a tag and in the run.
Mm-hmm.
Tim only on 2 credits. Can't res a whole lot of ice is going to stop him. Maybe a Quandary. Looks good here.
But is he going to shake that tag? Yes.
He does shake the tag.
Straight away.
And then maybe you just hit that again.
Yeah, I think so.
You just hit that again.
We can't pump it nearly that well again.
Is Ryan going to go back in? Is he gonna dare Tim to res a Quandary or some other, like an Ice Wall or something?
Would it be prudent?
Nope,
oh,
he's going to go right back in. That's
prudent.
the right choice. Draco is Trace 2 currently. We'll see if there's any pump. Just Trace 2.
Oof.
And not going to res, and that is going to give that 2 points to Ryan. That puts him at 5.
Scored.
Well played. Playing with those traces, remembering that you don't always have to break ice. Sometimes you can just go right through it.
Mm-hmm.
Install advance twice, and throws out another Astro. Goes to 0 credits. So Tim on 4 points with an Astro counter. Ryan on 5. He needs 1 agenda, or 2 if it's a breaking news, to seal this game up. It's going to Oracle May.
And. Taking it.
There it is. Gain your 2 money.
So he's got a nice little resource stack there. Will it be enough to make an R&D run or anything like that?
I think he's got a good shot at R&D here.
Ooh, what's he doing?
He's going to install another access to Global Sec. It's going to make HQ just wide open.
Yeah, really.
And it's so wide open that I think it's worth hitting.
Might as well take a look. How many agendas does he have left in his hand?
I think he's probably got 2.
2? Yeah, that's tempting. Of course.
I mean, with so many agendas already out and in play, you don't really... We have a secret look into the hand, and we kind of know that there are agendas there, but as a player, I don't think that I would actually hit up HQ right now. There's a ton of points on the board already, so I think R&D is probably a better bet. You have to think Tim just played a Beal, then he played an Astro.
He's got them all out of his hand.
But I see an NAPD there in hand.
Yeah. All right.
He's going to gain 3 credits.
Just printing some money the old-fashioned way.
Moving on to... I love how those credit symbols just hover on that black mat. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Ding. All right, Oracle May coming in for the first click. We've seen this before. It's going to be an HQ interface. That is bad for Tim. That's going to incentivize Ryan to install and run HQ. Which could spell the end of this game.
It could very well be his doom.
Is he going to do it?
His doom.
What's his turn going to look like? Are we going to see the HQ interface? Are we going to see the HQ run? Wrap around doing nothing. Well, let's look at more of the board here.
It's very expansive.
5 agenda points to 4.
Just got to get in that HQ, man.
Tim potentially earlier holding off on scoring to prevent the Iain ability.
There it is.
There's the HQ interface. This could be a big moment.
The interface is about to be in his face.
Is he going to pay for it? Is the ultimate question.
You gotta wait and see.
If that's a miss, that's pretty incredible.
Man, maybe not pay for it.
That is pretty rocking.
HQ interface for free.
And both players missing that completely.
These things happen.
Unless we missed it. Who knows?
I don't think we missed it.
I don't think we missed it either.
I didn't see any credits moving around.
And Draco's going to a Trace a bunch.
Trace many.
I don't know.
Here it is.
All right, it ends the run, and we get a tag. Tim seeing more agendas. First action is draw.
Wow, looks like he might have 3 in his hand.
He's in a really bad spot here. I don't even know why you draw. I don't know what you're looking for. He's going to gain 2 credits. The Draco cannot hold off. Probably looking for a piece of ice that can hold off this assault.
Yeah.
Draco is not that ice. Quandary would be a great
But even so, he doesn't have the credits to afford it.
Oracle May is going to get some credits on Ryan. That's account siphon. That could be the final nail in this coffin.
GG.
And HQ run here could be such a huge moment for Ryan.
Yep. Is he gonna empty Katie? And
Yep,
oh, no,
there he
he's
is.
just gonna
Run
do it.
HQ. Draco at trace 6.
Tracing as hard as he can.
There's no way out of this game if you just keep dumping all your credits into a Draco.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he takes it or not.
Just treading water.
He'll just do it every single turn, and you get nowhere. And he's going to see 2 cards. This should be the game. Oh, here he goes.
Wait for it.
2 balls. Oh, nice.
Dang. Holy smokes.
And he gets them all. Congratulations to
days.
Ryan. Slays Tim in this match with some interesting play. Certainly a lot of agendas coming down the pipe, but I think there was a lot of decisions that could have been made differently and could have led to a different outcome, but we don't know. Ian's ability getting turned on could have also been a huge factor, so Tim may have been right to be avoiding that thing. But thank you guys for watching, and thanks to Tim and Ryan for playing a great game here for us. We have more from Petrie's Games in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Stay tuned. Stick with us. We'll see you then.
Peace.